Hello again. It's time for my latest rant, essay, whatever you want to call it. I have a real problem with celebrities who claim to care about the common man and pretend to sympathize with the plight of the average worker, all the while making the most diluted effort to effect any real change and refusing to use the platform which has been granted them by the very populace with whom they claim solidarity. There are countless examples of this. However, I choose to hold one in particular up to the spotlight. John Mayer, who's a truly gifted guitarist, is also, unfortunately, a dim-witted putz. He's written a song, I'm sure you've heard it, called Waiting for the World to Change. This is an anthem to apathy, indifference, lethargy, and unresponsiveness. Once these wannabe activists garner enough wealth and fame to have an accountant and a stock portfolio, they realize that if they do anything to assist those who still hold on to the ideology they have abandoned, they risk losing their newfound lives of luxury. As for the older music and Hollywood establishment, they are so besotted in their ivory towers and mansions that they only pay lip service to real change and progress. They pour money into futile and fatally flawed charities which are no more than band-aids on an arterial rupture. Their pathetic pet projects are merely a salve to their collective guilty conscience. They refuse to acknowledge that the only road to significant change is to integrate the best parts of capitalism, socialism, and communism into a new cooperative economy where distribution of wealth and property is radically re-envisioned. Inherited wealth is the most insidious, corruptive force ever known to man. It is even worse than religion. God forbid your spoiled, snot-nosed, entitled little offspring should have to earn their own way. Did any of you ridiculous, fawning parents consider that maybe if your children were not handed everything on a platter, they might be better off? Sure, you can give them a leg up, but you really need to give them a skyscraper. We must vastly reduce the population of this planet before it can no longer sustain us. We must dismantle the false economy of growth, investment, and speculation. Most importantly, we must vastly curtail the poison of inherited wealth and redistribute it among the populace. There can be no class warfare when there are no classes. To return to my first point, before I was distracted by the fury that envelops me when I consider the agonizing and fertile misery that is the daily life of so much of humanity. I beseech those of you who have been elevated to your wealth and status on the backs of those fans you thank so faithfully at every award show or whatever smarmy, sycophantic, self-congratulatory gathering you attend, to actually take some risk on behalf of the little people you claim to cherish and appreciate. Put your money, your influence, and your latent morality where only your mouths have gone before. This is the time. There is a new world coming. Be part of it, or turn your back on it. But make your minds up soon. You can cling futilely to your diamonds and hide in your cookie-cutter mansions and compounds, or you can live real lives as real people. The choice is yours. I pray that you do not make the wrong one.